Hello scholars, I hope you are safe and healthy. I will be teaching you social studies. In the previous class, you have already studied chapter number 1, Globe and Map. Today, I am going to start with chapter number 2, Latitudes and Longitudes. In the previous chapter, you have studied that our Earth is a very big planet and it is very difficult to see the whole Earth at once. So, there is a small model of Earth called globe. But do you know how we find different places on Earth? It is very difficult to find out any place on Earth easily and without any reference point. An Egyptian traveler, Eratosthenes, had worked to calculate the circumference of the Earth, and he realized that any place in the world can be pinpointed properly with a basic grid of horizontal and vertical lines called latitudes and longitudes. These latitudes and longitudes are used as the reference point to find out the location of various places. The axis of the globe on which it rotates has two endpoints. These points are called poles. These poles can be used as two fixed points. The point at the top is called the North Pole and the point at the bottom is called the South Pole. A set of circles and semicircles can be drawn on the surface of the globe. The complete circles running from east to west are called latitudes or parallels of latitudes, and the semicircles joining the North Pole and the South Pole, which are running from north to south, are called longitudes or meridians of longitudes. Longitudes and latitudes intersect across each other at right angle, that is 90 degree. Let us understand these parallels of latitudes and meridians of longitudes in detail. Parallels of latitudes. Many circular lines can be seen on the globe. These full circles, which run from east to west and are parallel to each other, are called the parallels of latitudes. Equator is the largest latitude. Their sizes decreases as one moves away from the equator towards the poles. The equator is marked as 0 degree. It divides the earth into two equal parts. The northern part is called the northern hemisphere, and the second half of the southern part is called southern hemisphere. The latitudes are numbered from 0 to 90 degree in both the hemisphere. The North Pole is marked as 90 degree N, that is 90 degree north, and the South Pole is marked as 90 degree S, that is 90 degree south. There are some important parallels. These parallels are drawn as per the climatic conditions of the earth. These are marked and named as, first is 0 degree is the equator, 23.5 degree north is the Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degree south is the Tropic of Capricorn, 66.5 degree north is Arctic Circle, 66.5 degree south is Antarctic Circle. These important parallels of latitudes are very important for locating places. There are 180 parallels of latitudes, starting from 0 degree to 90 degree north and 0 degree to 90 degree south. Let us see what are meridians of longitudes. The other set of lines are the semicircles. These lines join at the north and the south poles. There are total 360 meridians and they all have equal length. The meridian passing through Greenwich near London in UK is marked as 0 degree. This meridian is called the prime meridian. The area lying towards the east of the prime meridian is known as Eastern Hemisphere, and the area lying towards the west is known as Western Hemisphere. The meridians are drawn at an interval of 1 degree on both the sides of the prime meridian. The meridians which are towards the east of the prime meridian are marked as degree E, and those on the west are marked as degree W. For example, the meridian of Jaipur is 75 degree E. You have understood what are parallels of latitudes and meridians of longitudes, but how these are helpful in locating the places. These parallels and meridians are very important for locating places on the globe. The knowledge about any one of them is not enough. We must know both of them for finding the exact location of a place. The parallels and meridians cross each other and form a grid. Grid help us in locating places. The point at which the parallel and the meridian cross each other denotes the location of the place. In this way, these parallels and meridians play an important role in locating the different places on the globe. There are some new and difficult words in the chapter. Let us see these words and their meanings in the section Quickies. Axis: an imaginary line passing through two extreme points on a globe. Equator: the longest parallel that divides the earth into two equal halves, that is northern and southern hemispheres. Grid: network of latitudes and longitudes on the globe. Meridians: imaginary vertical lines drawn from the North Pole to South Pole. Prime meridian: 0° longitude that passes through Greenwich near London. Children, I hope you have understood the chapter. Let us revise once again. Today you have studied chapter number 2, Latitudes and Longitudes. You have learned that a famous Egyptian traveler, Eratosthenes, has worked out to calculate the circumference of the earth. The axis of the globe on which it rotates has 2 points. These points are called poles. The point at the top is called North Pole, and the point at the bottom is called the South Pole. A set of circles and semicircles can be drawn on the surface of the globe. The semicircle joining the North Pole and the South Pole are called meridians of longitudes. The circles which run from east to west and are parallel to one another are called the parallels of latitudes. The meridian passing through Greenwich near London in UK is marked as 0°. This is called the prime meridian. The parallels and meridians cross each other and form a network called grid. In this way, you have learned that how it became easy for locating places on the globe. Hope you have understood the chapter. It is very important, children, to complete your writing work on time. As we are completing the chapters, you should note down the exercises and question answers in your books and notebooks. For exercises and question answers, you can refer the link given in the description box. Follow the good habit of washing your hands regularly with soap or hand washes. This will keep you safe and healthy. So, stay safe, stay at home. Thank you.